where you want it to be all along. I'm just going to throw it everywhere. Here we go. Wonderful. There you go. Okay. Does it break the character? Okay, there we go. Okay. There you go. See? You have to right-click, although she will hit you, and that is going to be a lot of damage. She took pretty much half of my health out in one strike. Yeesh. Did that break anything? No, these all look normal. I'm not seeing any huge jumps, though. It's luck and speed that I don't really know if it actually glitched anything, because I don't think any of these got glitched. So hooray! So it kind of didn't break like Nehrum did. Okay, so that's kind of reassuring that I don't have to worry about that anymore. But, yeah. Also, don't worry about us getting, like, orcish armor, or the fact that we got, what, an ebony claymore, I think, from Tess or anything like that. I'm not going to count those stuff. I'm going to count what we got through the vanilla game, through the vanilla loot table, unless the mod actually has that. So, yeah. So we're going to do some cool quests with Tess here. She's going to be following us. She has the formal raiment and the formal claymore. Very nice. I think I can show the sword. Yeah, look at that thing. It looks awesome. Nice sword. So the armor is the same as she had before, just different because now I can actually monitor the enchantment and change it. As I said during one of my, either it was the special or it was during the one of the sessions, is that I originally gave the armor the ability to give spells to whoever actually equipped it. So even companions, they would be the spells would be added. There was a mod in which I forget what it was, that you can actually click on the NPC and you can actually see what spells they have. They have the spells, they just don't know how to use them, I guess, which is kind of weird. But it's fine because it doesn't really matter anyway. But yeah, so Tess is going to help us out. This is going to make us level up a lot easier. And not only is it going to make us level up a lot easier, but it's also going to make us really, really like dedicated to sort of doing bunch of these quests. So even if we would have leveled up to level 10, this goes under the one clause that I actually put ahead of time, where once we do a session with a mod, which is what this one is, kind of thing, the next session will not have a mod, or we won't add an extra mod specifically because of this reason. We're going to be using up the normal sort of shenanigans kind of thing, where we're going to do side quests in the area kind of thing. And then if we level up during that, then that's fine. Yeah. Oh, you didn't do the thing. No. There you go. This is why I have my statue spammable instead of that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I really wanted to talk about, because during the playthrough I'll go with more of my rants as soon as I figure out what I was trying to talk about, kind of thing. But yeah, mostly I don't understand why we need this extra mod specifically. Oh, I'm going to probably talk about it during the mod playthrough as well. If you want to know the download link for this mod, or just overall just any of the mods I'm going to be doing through the mod playthrough, the mod playthrough playlist will literally have even the complete one, I think, will also have it as well. Go through their playlist. The first thing in the description will be where you get the mod. I might as well keep them separate, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, so pretty much, if you go through the playlist, you go look at the description, you'll find the download link for the mod there. As per usual, as per what I'll do, I don't know if I should put it on the first episode at all. I think the playlist is a much better location for download links specifically, because the thing is that I actually have links disabled on the channel for a reason. So I don't know if it'll actually work if I put them in the description for the videos itself, but it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, so even if like let's say so going back to the rules about the whole mod situation. So even if we were to say I finished a mod and then shortly thereafter we finish a, a you know, like a faction at the exact same time, or we finished one of the mages guild or fighters guild factions kind of thing, and we're like, okay, well, since we finished that with the mod kind of thing, now we have to go and do a mod next session. That sort of just doesn't happen. We just sort of skip the whole we need to add an extra mod kind of thing. We just go through normal side quests and then I add the mod. So yeah. So yeah, so pretty much I'm gonna put the mod page there. I have to find, actually I can find out what that mod creator is. I should probably be able to find it. But yeah, so pretty much like I think that for the most part it's going to be a pretty interesting series for right now, just to be able to do Oblivion mod playthroughs and such. Can I find it? Yes, who is the... Okay, this is such a tiny, tiny screen. Can I, like, zoom in? No. Can I not zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. Okay. Maybe I can, like, copy it to, like, a different thing that I can just supersize up. Sornan is the person that actually did it. Okay. So, Sornan originally had the mod uploaded way early on. I think it was around... I don't remember the original release date. But it was a pretty long time ago. And then randomly he took it off the Nexus. And there was very little ways of actually being able to get the mod without actually like trying to like ask some random person on the internet if they still actually had its had it sort of like randomly like in its either archive or sort of like in a different state kind of thing, so that way you can end up, you know, playing the mod as if it was like as if you just downloaded it from like the Nexus kind of thing. And then all of a sudden the guy, like, I don't remember if there was actually like if he actually explained why he got rid of it. I don't remember. But then there was a like then he just brings it back. Does he actually say why he actually... Maybe he does say it here. No. Okay. So yeah, so it doesn't really say anything about why he originally took it off or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But yeah. So yes, I'm just stalling for time right now because, of course, the mod is done and I'm just trying to waste time. Yeah, because I don't understand why there was a much of those random situations where it was just adding like extra like periods, and why they kept putting in certain words that should be split into one kind of thing. Like, come on is 2 words, not one. It's sort of like the word a lot. Like, I always put it as ALOT, like, as 1 word instead of having it 2 words, because I'm so used to thinking like it's 1 word. It makes sense as 1 word, but it's actually 2 words, and I always get confused by that. And so when I'm typing in a lot in like a Word document or something like similar to it, it's like, you know, that's not how it goes, right? And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's a word, right? Then you look it up. It's not a word. It's weird. But yeah, that and their weird pronoun game where it's like, oh yeah, he, like our character, I think it was our character knows exactly what their identification is, and it's like, wait, what? How does our character know who he is even though the other person didn't say anything? It's weird. I'm getting rid of that weather. It's getting annoying real quick. Can I get the weather? There you go. I want it to be sunny. I'm getting annoyed with the rain. I think the other situation as well is that, like, this mod is very, very short. Like, if I went with the armor, I think I kept playtesting this mod specifically with the armor to find out how long it takes. It literally takes me about an hour to play this mod. If I had the armor always equipped and never fast traveling, always just running around with the physical swiftness and all that such. And that was with, I think, under normal circumstances, I think that's even before I sort of boosted, like, jacked up the speed to, like, 300. I think that was back when I think I had the speed at, like, the normal level, which I think was, like, 80, I think, was, I think, the maximum I think I increased my speed by. So that's just insane as well. So yeah, so we're gonna go do some side quests, and then we're probably gonna dive on into... Where are you going? Could have just came here to get to me. Okay, interesting. So we're going to be doing some side quests. I think that's going to be fine. And then after that, I'm going to probably end up finishing off that Fighters Guild chest. Just need to kind of clarify a few things, making sure that it all works perfectly fine. So here's the idea for it. I might as well talk about it here because I think it's going to be kind of interesting. So what I'm going to have it is that it's going to give you a gold, or it's going to add a gold to the chest based off of the player's level. I think that's going to be kind of interesting. So whatever level your character is, so in our case, I still wish there was a visible thing to say our level. Like, even if you had a thing on the side here that says, like, level 9 or whatever kind of thing. I guess we could kind of also just kind of look here and then we can go, ah, yes, level 9. It's going to be whatever your level is times 10, and that's how much gold is going to be added every, I almost said Minecraft, every Oblivion week. So pretty much every time this number right here goes up by 7, kind of idea, and the same idea as how the Archmage's chest works whenever you try and take items out of it, kind of works as well. Actually, we might as well go test out that chest idea right now while we're waiting. So it's gonna work similar like that. It's so pretty much every week right now, it will give us 90 gold. Now that might not be very overpowered. That might not be very, very high. That might be also someone might be going like, that's not really cool at all, man. Like, I don't understand why you did that. It's kind of low. Now it can be modifiable. That's not the point though. The point really is that that's how much gold you're going to be getting for free. And that's only because you're the guild master of a guild. That's the only thing. Okay, I don't have any ingredients, so let's just go to here for real quick. Because this will help us out a lot. Hi. Yeah, I don't know how to make an area companion friendly. So, yeah, she's going to be stuck there for a little bit until her AI kind of just resets itself. I guess that's how you call it? I don't really know. Where are my ingredients? Actually, I have the ingredients that I kind of want to dupe up here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Or I kind of just want to keep track of. So, aloe vera leaves. Let's just go pick up that for now. So, we're going to take the chest that's up here. So, I'm going to kind of figure out how the Archmage's chest does the whole week thing. Then I'm going to do it for the Fighters Guild chest as well. So let's do the aloe vera leaves. Let's wait a week. Let's find out if it even does anything. I think it's been a week or close to it, so it should be fine, but I don't know. So let's see if this actually does work. Because in theory, if they both go off of the same sort of principle as they both use the quest in order to sort of identify that, yes, you've used the chest, then in theory... Okay, so it's still under the week thing. Dang. That's not going to be helpful. Okay, give me a second. Wait, okay, so we just proved that that cannot be used. So let's see if we can use this then. So this might not. So we might just be at, like, at the end of the day kind of thing where it just sort of resets. So I'm gonna try it again. Pretty much. I should have saved before I waited, but it's fine. Okay. So in theory, yes. So they both go off the same thing. Okay. So now I understand how the script sort of works. So they both use the quest. So this actually has a hidden quest attached to it, where it probably does all the calculations and making sure that the player is not, like, you know, skipping days or anything, like, or not skipping days, but you know what I mean. Like, they're not sort of going to be abusing it. So that's kind of cool. And because mine also utilizes the quest, which is kind of fine because it doesn't really matter. But in order for me to be standalone, I think I'd have to end up copying the quest anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But still, yeah, it's fine. So I think for right now, that's an okay thing. But if I want it standalone, I'll have to change that. But yeah, so the fighter skill thing is going to be the same thing. I might just end up doing the same idea. I might just add the fighter skill thing to a chest. And so we're going to do it. I'm going to do the same thing with the different guilds. I think I'm going to have the other two having sort of a secret thing about it. I'm going to try and not reveal it as of right now, but it should be interesting. It's not going to be like anything bad or anything, but yeah, should be fine. So yeah. So that's going to be it for today. Next time, we're going to be doing some side quests. I have a few ideas of which ones we're going to do, so it's not like we're going to be going blind. And I'll see you guys next time for some more Oblivion modded playthrough.